What's good, you animals? Jake here, dumb as ever, back on the best website on planet Earth, Twitter.com or X.com. It's Twitter, man. It's still Twitter to me. And I don't know why I started the video like that. We got some Earthspark Season 4 stuff. We're calling it Season 4 right now. I don't know that it's actually gonna be a full Season 4. Based on this trailer that we're going to take a look at, it seems way more like a couple of specials to round out the entire show. Two different episodes or specials. One is called Hometown Heroes, and one is called Legacy of Hope. And honestly, we heard leaks about this. I don't think anyone was expecting a trailer anytime soon. But here we are, and apparently it's going to be coming out December 5th, I think it says. Obviously, we'll be watching it, so I can double check that. But I do think it's December 5th, which is kind of crazy. That is on a Friday, the first Friday of December. So I am going to have an actual reason to watch Earthspark Season 2 and 3. I hear that they are terrible. That's all I hear from people. So I will be interested to see how those turn out. I loved Earthspark Season 1. I thought it was like the best Transformer show in a long time. So hearing Season 2 and 3 are bad kind of sucks. But maybe I'll like them. Maybe I'll go against the grain. Maybe I'll just actually not even care. That is kind of like an ongoing theme for me sometimes. Sometimes I just don't mind the things people hate. But let's take a look at this trailer. I'm not going to play the audio. It's just a bunch of quotes and like, coming December 5th, that type of stuff. We're actually going to watch it on half speed. Is this the highest video? Yeah, this is the highest video quality. This is coming from the best account on Twitter, TF Alt Modes. This guy is, I don't know who they are, but they are such a strange individual. I actually want to make a whole other video talking about this account and maybe reacting to it with someone else or something like that. But for Transformers Earthspark Season 4, or these two specials, we got this trailer. And we're going to watch it a little bit slower just so we can catch some stuff, because everything moves so fast. I feel like my brain can't keep up with this trailer, or any Earthspark trailer, to be quite honest. I feel like all of them have this crazy, super fast, kinetic, like you can't even tell what's going on sort of thing with all the trailers. But I might just be old. So let's start. We get Optimus Prime here, opening his eyes. We see, that looks like hashtag to me. And then one of the kids, we got Optimus jumping down here, the whole Terran squad. See, I haven't gotten to the part in the show where the kids have like this battle armor sort of thing, and they seem to participate in battles. I'm not quite sure, but it's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, here's something weird. We have Starscream, and inside his chest is Mandroid's head. Mandroid's still alive, apparently, and he is either controlling or working with Starscream. And they seem to be up to some villainous stuff because Megatron stops them. We get a glimpse of our villain here, but we'll talk about that in a second. So he has the creation thing that Quintus Prime has. It's what brought the Terrans to life. And then he also seems to have, like, obviously we don't know what it is, but just based on the shape and sort of, you know, the vibes, it almost looks like a dark Matrix, the Matrix of Control, maybe. So in the Skybound comics, Megatron actually has his own Matrix that I don't know that it has a name yet, but I call it the Matrix of Control because it allows him to control people, mind control them. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's a dark spark. I don't know. But this is our villain here. We'll talk about him more when we see him better. There he is. This is Liege Maximo. Now, Liege Maximo is a prime. He's one of the 13 primes. He's arguably one of the most nefarious primes because he's kind of like this Loki-esque character where he backstabs and betrays a lot. And this is what he looks like in the show. Obviously, this quality is terrible. We'll get a better look at him in a second. But yeah, Liege Maximo is seemingly the villain of these two specials. Okay, we're seeing some destruction here. This is interesting. This looks like Optimus is at his trailer battle station, maybe? There's a toy on Amazon right now that's like $20 that is like a big Optimus Earthspark Optimus Prime with his trailer, and I wonder if this is like similar in design. I don't know. Let's see. He's blasting. Okay, this is big. There are some new characters, along with Liege Maximo seemingly joining the fray here. We've got some Seekers. I think they've been in the show before. Shockwave's been in the show. Skullcruncher, Swindle, and whatever this guy's name is. They've all been in the show before. Hot Rod, out of nowhere. We have Octopunch, who is a crazy pick. And we've also got Scorponok. That looks like Scorponok to me anyway. I guess they could call these characters anything, but it looks like Hot Rod, Octopunch, and Scorponok, which is a big surprise. They were not in the show previously, and Hot Rod being in it is very exciting to me because I'm a big Hot Rod fan, and I think he looks interesting. I think a lot of people think he looks ugly, which is fair, but proportionally, I think he's interesting. He's really small. He's almost got like Robin from Teen Titans proportions to me. Octopunch looks interesting. It's funny as hell that Octopunch is here for whatever reason. And then Scorponok is awesome. It's really cool to see Scorponok. I think Scorponok is a really cool character that doesn't get used in the media that much. He was like big in Energon. He was like a big character in Energon, and that's like the only way I know him. I know he's also a character in Beast Wars, but that Scorponok is a little bit different, right? So, but yeah, it's cool as hell. I absolutely love that Hot Rod is in it. So, and it's interesting that Hot Rod is with this crew specifically. A lot of Decepticons, all Decepticons actually, now that I look at it, and he kind of has a vibe about him. Like, he's kind of giving like almost Alita 1 from Skybound vibes, just based on these few images, by the way. I have no idea what his personality is going to be like, but just his demeanor, he's not like his young, happy self, it seems like. He seems very serious in this moment right here and a couple other moments. And just his, like, digital render that we're going to take a look at in a second also seems really serious. So I'm kind of curious on how he will act in the show. Okay. This is Liege Maximo without his cloak. He seems to be holding some sort of Star Saber. I would assume it's a Star Saber. Who knows? But yeah, this is Liege Maximo. He almost looks like a Transformers Prime character, like Megatron or something. Doesn't look like he transforms. He also kind of gives the vibes of like a Bionicle villain from those movies, like a Bionicle Web of Shadows. He kind of gives the vibes of that a little bit. He's given a little bit of Bionicle. Interested to see if he actually transforms. Kind of feel like he won't, but we'll see. He's got these gigantic horns. Now, people online have said this is Liege Maximo. I guess it's not officially totally confirmed, but TFU.info says it's Liege Maximo, so I'm inclined to believe them. I don't see why they would lie. And it does seem likely, especially considering Earthspark has a strong tie to the Primes dynamic, with Quintus Prime being a big thing in Season 1. So I think it is Liege Maximo, up to some tricks. And that's cool. We really don't get a lot of, like, Primes, I guess. We do get a lot of Primes, but not a lot of the other ones. Like, Liege Maximo, I don't know that he's ever been in a cartoon or anything. I could be totally wrong, but I don't know. There's Hot Rod in his vehicle mode. It looks awesome. Saddest thing about this, no idea if we're going to get toys. That is the worst part of this. He almost looks like Twin Mill a little bit. The Hot Wheels car, he kind of reminds me of Twin Mill. But I think he looks awesome. Yeah, and he's got his flamethrowers. I didn't even realize that. He's got his flamethrowers from animated a little bit going on here. And there he is. See, he's got such a serious vibe. You think Hot Rod and you think like a smiley, fun guy, but he looks very serious. Looks like Liege Maximo is going to try and kill Optimus. Oh yeah, here's Starscream with Mandroid in his chest. So bizarre. I really. And Starscream had a really interesting arc in season one. And the main complaint I've heard about season two and three is that they kind of throw away the Decepticons' arc of rehabilitating. Because Starscream was sort of becoming less evil. I mean, I do think it'd be silly if he immediately became a good guy forever, but I also think, you know, he could have like had a better arc. Maybe I haven't seen it. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. I'm just speaking. So yeah, that's the main exciting stuff. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, that might be Starscream. It kind of looked like Mandroid. He's holding Mandroid still. There's one of the kids, and yeah, hashtag. So yeah, that's Earthspark season 4. Who would have freaking guessed? We also have this poster for the Legacy of Hope. It's called Special Legacy of Hope. I don't think it's a season 4. I think it's 2 special episodes to round out the series. That's what I really think. So we have this poster, which is, whatever. Classic floating head type of stuff. Not really, not really iconic in any way, but I do like the way his cloak sort of goes over. That's kind of cool. Well, you got Liege Maximo here. We got Twitch. We have Optimus. We got, I cannot remember his name. I'm sorry. Jawbreaker, hashtag, and Nightshade. And then we have Mirage in the center. And we do have a better picture of Mirage that I can show you. But Mirage did not appear in the teaser trailer, so that is surprising. But very cool. And then this is the post that kind of confirms it's Liege Maximo. Here's another look at him in his cloak. Yeah, kind of Ultron vibes for sure, like crazy Ultron vibes. The big horns, I don't love them, to be honest. He doesn't really kind of remind me of like older Bionicle or even like a Hero Factory character. I swear there's like a Hero Factory or Bionicle character that has like giant things jutting out of the sides of his head. And I always thought it looked crazy weird. But yeah, kind of interesting. And then we have renders again from TFU of Hot Rod, Liege Maximo, and Mirage. Hot Rod looking very cool. Like I said, he looks like battle worn a little bit. Like, look at all these scratches all over him. He's frowning. Like, he's got a look about him. He might be mind controlled, maybe. Who knows? It kind of looks like he's holding the creation stone, or whatever it's called. The thing that brought Twitch and Thrash to life, which is interesting. But I like the look of him. I think his face is ugly. I think he's a little bit ugly in the face. But I think a lot of Earthspark characters are ugly in the face. I'm not going to lie. But overall, like the angles and stuff, I think he looks cool. I like the look of him, man. And his like pipes or whatever, they kind of look more like blades here. But I think they are pipes. Like you can see little holes right here. They're just angular as hell. But yeah, there's Hot Rod. And then we have... sorry. And then we have Mirage with some big old yellow eyes here. We saw a weird image of Mirage, like a promotional image, but it was like AI or something. This was like last year. I don't even remember, but it was super strange. And I don't think Mirage ever appeared in the show before. But here he is. He looks cool. I like the look of him. Obviously, this is like a side view, so it's kind of hard to tell all the details. But it kind of looks like he has this classic chest design here with like a reddish window. Kind of seems like he might have a Cybertronian alt form instead of a Earth one. But we can't tell. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing everything, to be honest. But yeah, this is all really cool. Again, I'm kind of sad because I feel like it's unlikely we're going to get toys. But I really would love a new Hot Rod toy. I'd love a Mirage toy, of course. And whatever other new character appears in the show, I think it'd be cool if they got a toy. But, if you've been following if you have been following the Transformers, like, whole thing, Earthspark toy line, it's been a mess. It's been inconsistent. It's been weird. So, you know, who knows? Hopefully we get it, but we probably won't. That's my official stance on the subject. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about Transformers Earthspark Season 4, or these two specials that are coming out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and maybe drop a like and subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.